Hey guys, and welcome to episode 10 of Paul's Garage, proudly brought to you by ringersandrodeos.com. Just a small gift shop, Australian run gift shop, where you can get some gifts for your wife or your girlfriend, or if you're very brave, both. And also ladies, if you're watching, you might want to have a bit of a look and see if there's something there you might like. There's the web address. So episode 10, I haven't got the gearbox back yet. However, I've got a steering brace which I bought, which I'll put on the car. Got the carburetor back. I'll put that on, but I can't put all the linkages and everything up yet because I'm still waiting for that gearbox. And we will fit the flywheel and clutch in anticipation for getting that gearbox back. Hopefully be back in the next week or two. Fingers crossed. All right, enough chit chat. We'll get on with it. Well, I've just received the carburetor back from being rebuilt. He was saying that it had all new needles and seats, and gaskets looked fairly new inside it, but it still leaked like a sieve. It's got a new pump plunger on there, which was where I think a lot of the fuel was leaking out. So we'll bung that back on. And at the same time, I received my new windscreen rubber, so that'll be required when I put that laminated windscreen in. Okay, so I'm ready to fit the new clutch up. The flywheel, as you can see, has been machined, and I have cleaned that with a bit of brake clean. I've cleaned the face of the clutch with some brake clean. So pretty much I think we're about ready to put it up. So I've looked through the book. The torque settings for the pressure plate to the flywheel is 30 foot-pounds. Yeah, we'll talk it all up to spec, and like I said, I've got a input shaft to line it all up. So we'll just crack it on. Now the clutch actually has written on it gearbox side, so you really shouldn't muff it up, I suppose. Shouldn't. Just bung that in on the spigot shaft to line her up. Now I've got my little tension wrench here, which I'll set to 30 foot-pounds. Little air ratchet's not all that flash. Probably it's the compressor that's not all that flash. Now they're all set to 30 foot-pound, which doesn't seem much, but that's what the book says. So I'll just go around a second time and check it a second time. And of course you do it like you would a cylinder head, so you go top, bottom, side, side. You know, so like a cylinder head, you cross over and you go diagonally. Same as what you should do a wheel. When you tension your wheel nuts, you do them opposites diagonally, so you get it done evenly. Click, click, click. And click, all done. I'll just take that input shaft out, take that back to my mechanic, and clutch should be ready for the gearbox to go in. When you do put the gearbox in too, with the pivot bearing, make sure you put a little bit of grease. Now these come with a little clutch kit, come with a little bit of grease. So yeah, just make sure you put a bit of grease around that before you slide it in, and Bob's your uncle. So something else I bought for Project EH is a steering box brace. It comes complete. It's looks like it's laser cut or something like that. It's all nicely bent. These are for sale. You can find them on eBay, but the bloke who makes them also has them on the EH pages on Facebook. Of course, they're more expensive on eBay because you've got, you know, all the eBay fees and all that sort of stuff. They're stainless steel, so what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to paint it black, so you don't see it so much in the engine bay, and then fit it up. Apparently, by having these on your steering box and bolted to the inner guard, it stiffens up your steering, and it just makes the whole driving experience in an EH a lot better. Right, so I've marked out where this needs to go, so I'll just drill a couple of 1/8 holes to start with, and then build it up to the M10 that bolts that I'm going to put in there. Of course, once you've drilled your holes, you want to vacuum up all the bits and pieces of filings from drilling, and then around the holes you want to paint a little bit of put a little bit of paint around those holes to stop them from rusting. Then I got stainless steel nuts and bolts, flat washers and spring washers. it's got a big plate that goes, stainless plate that goes on the back of it. See if my little ratchet will work. I'm having a bit of a love-hate relationship with this ratchet at the moment. There we have it. One little steering stiffening bracket installed. Okay, so now with that steering brace all fitted up, we're going to put that carburetor on. It's always mount a new gasket when you're replacing anything like this. Of course, it'll only go one way. Two bolts is all she said. So this carburetor, when it was rebuilt, was run on an engine and tuned. So hopefully bolt it in. Put out a couple of little lines back in where they go. Nice. Of course. choke cable back on. Now if I can remember where all this went, we should be right. So I'm just going to leave that throttle linkage disconnected for the moment. Purely because the gearbox isn't in and the engine's tilted back a little bit. And I haven't got full movement in that throttle linkage just at the moment. So once that gearbox goes in, it should be right. Righto guys, that's it for this episode. Got a few things done. Next episode, I guess we'll be putting that gearbox back in. The only things left to do after that really, I guess, is the new laminated windscreen. Give the bodywork a bit of a cut and polish and see if we can bring that up to a better standard than what it is. So that's about it. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Do what you need to do. And don't forget, ringers and radios. Thanks guys, see you next time.